Welcome to Fibocan's YouTube channel. You have done the right decision in your life by coming into Fibocan's YouTube channel. Who is Fibocan? Fibocan is a wealth enabler. How do we enable wealth? We enable wealth through training, coaching, mentoring, enabling students, investors to devise their own investment strategies through our comprehensive training programs and innovative investment strategies. So what do? We have published educational videos 1 to 16, module 1 to 16 in English and Tamil. The modules that start from basics of banking, capital market, investments, how to do investment, technical analysis, options, futures, then strategies of options and futures, and finally income tax on derivatives. To begin with, all these 16 modules are available both in English and Tamil. I would request you to go and select the appropriate playlist and watch all the videos and put your comments. So that is the step one. Every day we put videos about market commentaries. Please understand that we are not SEBI registered. Hence, we cannot give any recommendations. We will say whether it is looking good, technically sound, technically weak, has to be cautious. These kind of things we will give, but we will not give any price targets, or we will not give any stock recommendations. Only thing is that we are here to give technical education, imparting technical knowledge to anyone and everyone through our free educational videos, which we put every day on the daily markets, and during weekends we put about global markets. So I would request and encourage anyone in the age group of 17, 18, those who are studying in HSC, higher secondary or plus 2, to watch module 1 to 4, definitely either in English or Tamil, whichever language you understand out of these two languages. And anybody who is doing BA, BCom should watch up to module 8. And those who are doing MBA, CA, CFA or any professional or postgraduates should watch module up to module 15. And for professional traders, it is ideally suited for them to watch module 16. I am sure that you will enjoy watching and enhancing your knowledge. Thank you very much. Today is October 3, 2023, Tuesday. First trading day for the month of October, for the quarter of October to December. I am telling for a reason the first trading day for the session, right, for the quarter. FinNifty closed 0.39% down at 19,733.870. BankNifty closed 0.42% down at 44,399.05. Nifty closed 0.56%, 19,528.75. The opening for the quarter is terrible. While people and the TV anchors, everyone in the next few days, if there is some short covering, they might get excited. But this quarter, the opening is terrible. The previous quarter's low is something which is the only protection available, and the way it seems, that also will be taken. If that is taken out, then you are not going to have not only a bad 2023 final quarter, calendar year I mean, but also a terrible 2024. Right? But analysts will say, anchors will say, okay, mutual fund people will say this is the time to buy. That's for small investors. My view is for traders. Investors, you buy any stock anytime. It doesn't matter, right? In fact, when market goes down, that is the time to buy. But traders has to be extremely cautious. It's a terrible opening. That's all I can say. So what happened? Once again, BankNifty, Nifty and FinNifty, it formed a solid red candle, bearish engulf. It couldn't break past the 100-day for BankNifty and FinNifty. And in the case of Nifty, once again, 50-day moving average is acting as a resistance. Slowly but surely and steadily, it is drifting down. Of course, today's candle and tomorrow there can be a sideways movement that can happen for some time. But overall, the trend has become negative, and even the long-term trend for a 3 month, what is 3 months is something one can call it as a long-term, is looking weak. Hence, one has to be extremely cautious. Unless otherwise we see some strong reversal and it doesn't break below the previous quarter's low. That's something very important. Okay, if that is broken down, then you can forget 2024 also. That is what it is looking like. So the 50-day and 100-day, 50-day and 100-day and 50-day could not hold once again, and it is drifting down. In the monthly chart also, it is kind of opened. Nothing much can be inferred, because if you recollect, I said that after a solid red candle in August, and inverted hammer in September. It can be considered as a continuation pattern or a reversal pattern also. It can be considered in any way, but how the trend looks. But in the quarterly chart, the trend is looking weak, and in the weekly also it is not looking good, and daily also it is drifting down. That's the overall structure. With this, let's go into the background. Banks, HDFC, IDFC, ICICI fell 1%. HDFC Bank, one important thing, the downward trend doesn't seem to end here because the current month's low is lower than September low. I mean, technically one will know what is the significance of it. That means it cannot close above 1670 in October. What is 1670? That is September month high. So it's very difficult. But 1670 is way too high. But even for a good up move to come, HDFC is really struggling. That's why you are having struggle. And ICICI is also turning negative and looking weak. So it is SBI and ICICI Axis Bank that had protected the day for FinNifty today. Of course, FinNifty today, Bajaj Twins protected along with these two. And also BankNifty was protected by these two stocks. Bandhan Bank and SBI up 1%, Federal Bank up by 2%. Federal Bank and Bandhan doesn't have any weightage in bank, much weightage in BankNifty. Hence, no, it doesn't play a significant role. Financials, IDFC and Muthoot 1% down. L&T, Finser, Bajaj Finser and L&T Finance 1% up. Bajaj Finance 2% up. Chola and LIC Housing Finance 3% up. Insurance and cards, LIC, HDFC Life, ICICI Pru, SBI Life, everything down 1%, SBI cards up 1%. Entire insurance stocks looking weak. In fact, I would not be surprised if in this entire quarter it goes down and it shows negative returns. Oil and Telecom, Reliance 1% down, Bharti remained flat. IT, Intellect and Techem 1% down, Apple 1% up, Birlasoft 3% up. All others remained flat. That's why you didn't have much of a fall in Nifty. Otherwise, you would have the fall would have been more than 1%. Consumer goods, Berger, Britannia, Colpal, ITC, Nestle, Pidilite, Trent 1% down, ABFRL, Bata, DMart and Titan 1% up. Automobiles, Bajaj Auto, Bharat Forge, Hero Motor, Tata Motors 1% down, Escorts Maruti 2% down, Eicher 3% down. Metals, coal, JSW, National Aluminum, Tata Steel 1% down, Hindalco Sail 2% down, Vedanta 4% down. Health and Pharma, Divi's, Sun Pharma 1% down, Dr. Reddy 2% down, Thyrocare 1% up. In the others category, Adani Enterprise, Nykaa, UPL 1% down, Delta Corp, MCX 4% down. Many times I have told about Delta Corp. Anything that is dependent on government and with the industry which is considered as not a good one for society, government will use taxes as a mean to control it. So that's not good. So hence, no, I have told many times people stay away from Delta. One day it may short covering, it can go up. Some positive news, it can go up. So it is better to stay away. DLF, Adani Ports, APL Apollo, Jubilant Food and Polycab and Ultratech Cements 1% up. Aries, IRCTC, Zomato 3% up. With all these things, what do we expect for BankNifty closure and BankNifty closure tomorrow and Nifty closure day after tomorrow? BankNifty, we feel that 20th September open, that will act as a very strong resistance, at least for this one. That is something very difficult hurdle because there is a gap that was created. So that is 45,493.70. That will act as a resistance. On the support side, the Bollinger lower band, so 100 points below that probably something one can think of. The Bollinger lower band is 43,808, but these are all dynamic levels. Hence, now tomorrow what level, once in the trading time only people will know. So people have to look at what is Bollinger lower band and accordingly probably 100, 200 points below. That will be something which will act as a support. In the case of Nifty, the Bollinger middle band on the daily chart, that will act as a resistance, which is currently at 19790.70. Of course, this is also a dynamic level. Hence, one has to see the levels basis the Bollinger middle band daily tomorrow how it is, day after tomorrow how it is. And on the lower side, it is 8-month exponential moving average, which is at 19031. That will act as a support for this week. Thank you very much.